name is Thomas Lacour. I'm an MMA and BJJ coach here in Copenhagen, Denmark. Now I'm going to show you a way to counter the jab using basic boxing technique. So this works excellent. Doesn't matter if you compete in mixed martial arts, boxing, Muay Thai, kickboxing. It's going to work in all of those scenarios. So what we're going to do against an opponent who's keen of, who's too glad to throw his jab. Like there's a lot of those guys out there. Many coaches tell their fighters like you should jab all the time. Like just spam your jab. Can't go wrong. So that's a huge mistake in my opinion, because the jab leaves you very open to one of the best counters in boxing, the cross. The reason the cross is called the cross is because you throw it over the jab like this. So in old school boxing, there was a lot of different ways to throw the right hand. There was the straight right hand down the middle, there was the cross over the top, and there was different ways to do it. Today you see boxing coaches call all right hands that's kind of straight, they just call it a cross. But the cross is a very specific name for this counter to the jab. So the first thing we're going to do is we might pad the first jab he throws, like this. The second time he throws a jab, just stick it up here slowly, I'm gonna slip to the inside. At the same time, I'm going to throw my right hand over the top like this, trying to catch him on the temple or the chin. From there you can follow up with a left uppercut or left hook. You don't need to, you can also just throw the cross and move back out of range, but it creates a lot of openings. So that's basically the first thing we're going to try to counter our opponent with. Especially if you get some of those guys that are really fond of their jab, it's going to make it a lot easier. So the more your opponent leans to this side while he's jabbing, the easier it's going to be. If he's like throwing his jab kind of like this, he's very open for the cross counter. But what usually happens is, after you hit a guy with one of those, he's going to start leaning to the other side. And it's going to be hard to catch him clean. So if he comes in with a jab, kind of leaning to this side, it's going to make it much harder for me, it's going to make it much harder for me to catch him with my cross. So now I'm going to go to a different counter. As he throws the jab, if he's leaning down like this, out of the reach of my cross, I'm still going to slip to the inside. I can also kind of roll under like this, but the idea is the same. I want to get to the inside, and while I'm going there, I want to throw a shot to his floating ribs down here. So just throw a slow jab at me. I'm going to go here, boom, like this. I'm going to come up with a left hook like this. So I'm doing a small level change while going to the inside, throwing a wide right hand to the body. I'm going to come up with a left hook to the head. It's really important as you go to the head with the left hook that the right hand is in position close to your chin. So you're not doing this and doing like a double knockout or something. So you want to stay really tight and compact there. So again, he throws the jab, I go to the inside here, boom, and I come up with a left hook. Usually guys are going to drop their hands if you attack them really hard to the body. Instinctively, they're going to kind of try to protect their body with their arms. So, to go through it again, he throws the jab, cross counter. He throws the jab, body with the right hand, hook with the left hand to the head. So that's just really simple way to set up some counters off the jab. And it works beautifully against most guys because they can't protect their head and their body while they're throwing the jab, because the arms is away from the head. So yeah, try and play around with that. I'm pretty sure you'll have a lot of success with it. So if you found this video useful, click on the link below, and it's going to take you to our main site where we've got tons of techniques like this. We've got more than 50 minutes of free videos